According to Yonhap News Agency, on October 21, the Tu Pagoda in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, where the body of the murdered South Korean student was cremated, is currently storing the remains of 3 other South Korean nationals. This number does not include a man in his 50s who was found dead in the city of Sihanoukville. A source at Tu Pagoda in Phnom Penh revealed that the 3 South Korean bodies are being kept in the temple's cold storage room. A cremation staff member stated that the pagoda's storage facility can hold about 100 bodies and is currently almost at full capacity. According to an internal report, all 3 South Korean bodies mentioned were male, with the cause of death listed as heart attack. However, the South Korean community in Cambodia suspects that the causes may have been falsified, as bribing doctors to alter death certificates to heart attack is reportedly common practice in the country. Another employee at the pagoda confirmed the presence of the 3 South Korean bodies, but said they could not remember when they were brought in. Tu Pagoda is one of the few facilities in the Phnom Penh area offering cremation services, so most foreign nationals who pass away in Cambodia are cremated there. According to a temple worker, the pagoda performs between 2 and 4 cremations per day, and in the past 2 weeks alone has cremated 2 murdered Chinese nationals and 1 Filipino citizen. The staff member added, quote, "When an ambulance brings in a foreign body, we always verify nationality and personal information. However, cremation is only permitted once we receive contact from the family or the embassy." End quote. A representative from the South Korean embassy in Cambodia stated, quote, "We cannot disclose the exact number of South Korean bodies currently kept at the pagoda, but according to initial verification, none appear to be linked to criminal cases." End quote. After the brutal torture and death of a South Korean student at a scam compound in Cambodia, the South Korean government issued a travel ban to certain areas in the country. These reports have caused many South Koreans to cancel travel plans not only to Cambodia, but also to neighboring Southeast Asian destinations such as Vietnam and Thailand, due to growing concerns about regional security. Mr. Tanet Supornahat, chairman of the Chonburi Tourism Association in Thailand, urged the Thai government to take faster and stronger actions in cooperation with South Korea, the United States, and other nations to dismantle cross-border criminal networks and demonstrate that Thailand is not connected to scam operations. Mr. Adat Sharathananam, Honorary Secretary General of the Thai Travel Agents Association, said Thailand's tourism industry is suffering greatly from the wave of cybercrime spreading across Southeast Asia. He added that the government should tighten airport security controls and work with other nations to prevent people at risk of being lured into scam operations in Cambodia. Despite the travel bans issued by the South Korean government after a series of kidnappings, detentions, and murders of its citizens, some South Korean streamers, BJs, have announced plans to travel to Phnom Penh to live stream near crime compounds. According to a social media community, on October 20th, one streamer, identified only as A, posted that he had already booked a flight to Cambodia. He wrote, quote, "Departure to Cambodia on the 21st, 7 p.m. flight, booked," end quote. His itinerary shows that he will be accompanied by 2 other streamers. He even hinted at a plan to hold an Excel broadcast directly in front of a scam compound. Excel broadcast refers to a type of live stream where streamers create donation leaderboards resembling Excel sheets to encourage viewer competition. Earlier, another streamer known as B went live in front of the Gonggu complex in Phnom Penh, one of the 3 most notorious crime hubs in Cambodia, along with the Prince and Monggu zones. These areas are believed to be run by Chinese criminal syndicates involved in fraud and illegal detention. In front of the compound, streamer B held a banner and shouted, "Release the Koreans," as others pleaded for the release of victims being held captive. During the live stream, an unknown man, apparently a local manager, approached and asked what the streamer was filming while recording him with his phone. The video shows a guard dog being unleashed. Because of the sensitive topic, the broadcast drew more than 20,000 live viewers. By 6 a.m. on October 14th, the re-uploaded video had reached 360,000 views, 10 times higher than the streamer's usual content. As the live stream unfolded, the platform issued a safety warning urging him to stop broadcasting. The incident sparked heated debate on South Korean social media. Some viewers criticized the streamer for being reckless, asking, "Why risk your life for views?" Others questioned his motives for entering a government-designated danger zone. Following a string of incidents targeting South Korean citizens in Cambodia, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs raised the travel advisory to Level B, the highest level, equivalent to a travel ban, effective from midnight on October 16th. The restriction applies to high-crime areas such as Bokor Mountain, Kampot Province, the cities of Bavet and Poipet, while maintaining a special advisory for Phnom Penh. South Korean police also began conducting random inspections at Incheon International Airport starting on October 15th to prevent outbound travelers from engaging in criminal activities. Anyone showing suspicious intent may be barred from departure immediately. On October 20th, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs announced plans to improve its consular support system. This follows reports that several South Koreans kidnapped and detained in Cambodia were unable to receive help from embassy offices outside regular working hours. KBS reported that a man in his 20s, identified as A, escaped after being held captive for 4 months in a Cambodian scam compound. When he went to the South Korean embassy, he was told the consular section was closed and only received assistance after journalists intervened. Similarly, Yonhap reported another case in April, where B, who escaped from a scam site in Sihanoukville, arrived at the embassy in Phnom Penh around 6 a.m. but had to wait more than 2 hours until it opened at 8 a.m. In response, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs said that KBS's claim that the government failed to act promptly and proactively was misleading. Regarding Yonhap's report, the ministry clarified that although office hours start at 8 a.m., consular officers were immediately notified and instructed the citizen to wait near the security post. The consul arrived shortly after, provided assistance before 8 a.m., and even arranged transportation to the airport the same day. The controversy has now escalated into a major political dispute in South Korea. Rival parties are blaming each other for the government's slow response to transnational crimes. The ruling Democratic Party, DPK, accused the former administration of ex-President Yoon Suk-yeol of neglecting citizen safety, despite increasing official development aid to Cambodia. The opposition People Power Party, PPP, however, argued that the root cause lies in organized Chinese-run criminal syndicates and urged stronger diplomatic pressure on Beijing. PPP spokesperson Park Eung-hoon warned that celebrating the recent repatriation of 64 South Koreans from Cambodia was premature, as many of them were involved in criminal networks. He emphasized that rescuing those still missing should be the top priority. The South Korean government has since formed a special task force led by Second Foreign Minister Kim Jin-ah, including police, prosecutors, and intelligence officials, to coordinate investigations and victim support. A delegation from the South Korean National Assembly is scheduled to visit Phnom Penh this week for on-site inspections, chaired by Foreign Affairs head Kim Si-suk and attended by both DPK and PPP members. Foreign Minister Cho Yoon stated that although he would not join the delegation, he would closely cooperate with the Cambodian government to implement special measures to protect South Koreans abroad. Meanwhile, the Royal Thai Police warned Thai citizens not to cross into Cambodia to work for scam syndicates, as violators could face up to 15 years in prison. According to The Nation, the RTP issued the warning after reports emerged of Thais being arrested or rescued along the Thai-Cambodia border while waiting to be smuggled into Cambodia to work for scam networks. Others reportedly fled back to Thailand through Poipet after illegally entering Cambodia to perform facial scans used by scammers to open intermediary bank accounts. Deputy Police spokesperson Major General Sivaporn Dejpong said individuals selling their bank accounts to scammers could face up to 3 years in prison, but the sentence may rise to 15 years if proven to be part of organized cybercrime syndicates. He warned that crossing the border to help criminal groups withdraw money or work for them constitutes participation in an international criminal organization, punishable by 4 to 15 years in prison and fines ranging from 80,000 to 300,000 baht, approximately 64 to 240 million Vietnamese dong. Earlier, Cambodian Prime Minister Hun Manet publicly expressed dissatisfaction with remarks made by Thai Prime Minister Anutin Charnvirakul regarding Cambodia's scam problem. In a recent phone call with South Korean President Lee Jae-myung, Anutin emphasized cooperation against cyber and financial crimes amid international pressure over Cambodia-linked scams. Before the call even took place,